Hi, I'm Indy. And we're going to go over the Vanilla with Sprinkles mod. We're going to go over all the settings, what they do, how you do it, how can you fix it, right here in this video. So let's first understand that this is a mod. It does not come in the vanilla game. You have to download it from CurseForge. There, thank you. Let's get that out of the way. Alright, to find the options in-game, which is fantastic, because that means console users can change their settings. So here's the Vanilla with Sprinkles mod settings. The first category is stacking. And there are two options here. There's a weight reduction preset, and there is a stack size preset. That means this one, weight reduction, will change the weight of items in your inventory, and stack size will change how many are in a stack. Wonderful. Let's first start with the stack size preset. Now you can change it to none. It'll stay vanilla as is. You can do 5 times, 10 times, 100 times, 1,000 times. Now if you're getting in these numbers, the big boys, you're gonna want to use the weight reduction preset because stuff can get pretty heavy. Do you want to do a playthrough where you can hold everything you want and you don't have to shuffle back and forth, or have a mod that automatically pulls stuff for you? Go ahead and reduce your weight, the weight reduction preset. So first, let's check out our stack sizes. I actually have not tried this because me personally, I change my stack sizes manually in the INI settings. But as we know, console players do not have access to those files to edit them, so this is a wonderful alternative. I'm going to start with ×5. I am playing in single player, so I'm not sure if it'll update immediately. Let's keep this door closed. Here's a mammoth. We just finished harvesting. These are all the vanilla stacks. You can go to auto stack and it will basically restack all the stackable items in the inventory. Now it's not doing anything, so what I'll do is I'll restart my single player and we'll see if that changes anything. Alright, I've restarted my single player. They're still at 100, so let's go ahead and restack them with the auto stack. And the berries are at 500! Oh my god! So berries are at 500 and they weigh 50. If they're 100, then they're 10. Now what we want to look at is, can we reduce the weight? So we have reduced by 25%, by 50, by 75, and by 90, which will almost be nothing in your inventory. Let's be modest and let's reduce it by 50%. So according to this, our 500 stack of berries should weigh 25. So let's save that. It hasn't updated yet, so I will go back, restart my single player. Now I don't have a server, but you know, it should change the settings. If it doesn't, then you would want to restart the server. Similar. Restarting a single player is like a server restart. Okay, we're back. Let's take a look at Mammoth's inventory. In my inventory, it's 25. That's excellent. In Mammoth's inventory, still 50. Interesting. Let's see if we can change it live to 90. Ah, yes, yes. Okay. I wonder if this gives your character a buff where the stack size is just, the stack weight is reduced at least. It's pretty interesting. I like that. Anyway, we'll save that. So that's what weight reduction preset does, and stack size preset. Now, I didn't really know that it doesn't change it in the creature, but that's fine. I think that's fine. So obviously it is. You could do a custom. Let's edit stack size config. In this section, you can change not only the stack size multiplier, but your personal weight multiplier of your character and the dino weight multiplier, so you can change how much stuff weighs inside your creatures as well. Very helpful, very useful, very customizable. We love to see it. It doesn't remap items, so your items should be fine if you want to take the mod off. Your items won't be deleted. That's basically what that means. They're all vanilla items. They will be there if you remove the mod, or something happens and the mod becomes corrupted and you have to take it off because it's not working or something like that. All your stuff should still be there. Unlike with some mods that do remap items, once you take the mod off, it takes all your hard work with it and you have to start over. Not so with this mod, which is fantastic. And that's the stacking section. Let's go on to the next category. Stat display. I love the stat display, it's so good. So show player stat points. That's right. Hold on. Hours. So you can see I have 26 into melee, 14 into health, 21 into weight. It's very good to keep in mind, hey, where have all my points gone? What do I want to focus on? What do I need more of? Or, hey, that didn't do very much. Do I want to keep pumping into that one? Stuff like that. Now we have show dino stat points and colors, which is something I'm sure we're all interested in. So let's look at Mammoth. We have our colors just below the name here. So Mammoth has some stuff. It shows an NA. I'm not sure if it shows NA for everything, because I'm pretty sure Mammoths don't have this amount of colors on them. But yeah, you get to see where the colors are. It's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Just so you know, when it comes to what the regions are, the first one is 0, and then it goes to 5. Now here we have 3 sets of numbers. The white ones are the tamed points. These are the points you got after taming your creature. That's what they have from the beginning. Now, to figure out what the other ones have and what order they are, you go to the very bottom. In client settings, it will say Dino Stat Point Ordering. Now, vanilla with sprinkles is the default, and it goes by the tamed points. Then the second number will be the leveled points, which means the points you put in as your creature has leveled. And the third number will be any points it received from mutations, which it will receive through being bred. Dino Depot, if you use that one, same mod author. First you have your tamed points, the middle will be mutated points, and then the third one will be any leveled points that you put into your creature yourself. I personally like Dino Depot because that's what I'm used to. And so if we put a point in, it'll be the very last one. And mutations will be in the middle. And that's wonderful. I do have movement speed turned on in my games, and that's why that's there. Very lovely. We love to see it. That's stat display. You can see your points, you can see your creature's points, you can turn it on, you can turn it off. The next one is engrams. We have engram auto unlock, techgram auto unlock, and then we have, you could set a level for when all of the techgrams auto unlock. So it's like once your character gets to 175, which it would auto unlock at this point. So you could check these or uncheck these. Usually people love having the engram one. As you level, all the engrams for that level will unlock. Personally, I like to have control over what I want to see, and it's mainly having all of this stuff, seeing every single folder, or in the event of chaos, you take off folder view and it's just, you just have everything open to your meager eye. I'm very sensitive to this, so I don't do that. But if you want to have everything, every single thing, do that. Go for it. All right, the next category are the tools. There's the pickup gun. Let's go in here and find the pickup gun. Just need one. One for fun. Okay, so this is the pickup gun. It's a beautiful creature. You open your radial menu and you go to sprinkles. Now you could have platform protected or unprotected. If you do the pickup gun on a platform, everything will come off with it. So, you know, if you want to break down a treehouse pretty quickly, that's one way to do it. This is for single target or multi-target. Ooh, look at the whole little hut lit up. There's demolish. Ooh, it's red. I like that. Just turn that off. No. There's repair. We like it. And then there's pickup, which we enjoy a good pickup. Oh, I think my wolf grew up. Wonderful. Uh-oh, is this... You want to do pickup? There we go. We want to do... Yeah, we're on single. So we got the little door. Fantastic. Sure, we've seen it all before. We could pick up a door. But can you pick up multiple structures all at once? Ooh, look at that. We're going to pick up the whole house. Boom! We've picked up the entire hut. We love to see it. Let's rebuild this really quick. We love a good speed build. Alright. So that was a multi-select... Oh god, there's a gig out there. Alright. I love this hut. It's my pride and joy. We'll do multi-pickup on this one. Multi-target. It's targeting the entire freaking building. Now, if you do something like this, this will pick up 174 structures. Are you sure you want to do this? You definitely don't want to uncheck this unless you're super sure you can carry everything. We're gonna painfully accept this. Actually, just kidding. I'm not going to do that. I will definitely become over encumbered, but that's what you'll see when you select more. When you select more than 30. You can set this up to be more, to be less, maybe 10. More than 10, it'll give you a little notification. We also have a dino management gun. That's pretty self-explanatory. You can check if you get XP from kills from your dino management gun. There's also, you could check if you share the XP of it. And you can add a multiplier if you'd like. Now, I said I wasn't going to, but I have to. So this is a dino management gun. Here's the dino management. Oh my god, that gig is scaring me. So you would go into the vanilla with sprinkles. You could select spay, mating toggle, claim or unclaim, following. You can enable the warnings or turn them off. You could do single target or multi-target. Spooky. We will select to spay mammoth. Do you want to spay / neuter mammoth? Yes. And then you have the little thing that shows you it's neutered in yellow. A wonderful tool. My little baby gig is growing. Alright, for the final gun, here we have structure variant. Now, this can be kind of confusing, but I'll try my best to explain. So, this is mainly for skins. At least, I think so. You'll want a skin that actually has variants in it. Some don't. So, let's see. You go into the menu via R. You could do single target, multi-target, copy, paste, flip, and rotate. When you select rotate, it gives you all of these beautiful X, Y, and X. That's basically in what direction you'll be rotating them. We'll do multi-target. So to know if your skin has rotational options. You'll go to skin settings. You can flip the skin. And then we don't have Y, but we have X and Z. Okay. So now we'll go into hours. Now that we have the knowledge and the power, we can select multiple or singular. And then we're supposed to be able to click the dang old thing. Maybe it doesn't want us to do multi. Maybe it doesn't want us to do anything. Okay, well, it doesn't seem to be working for me now, but I'll show you some videos of it actually working. Unfortunately, this is something that seems to give people issues, including myself, especially in single player. It has to do with the guns. Now, here's an issue that one may come across, is that it's in the radial menu. If you have any mods that add permanent items to your radial menu, then you'll go to vanilla with sprinkles and you won't be able to change like single or multi-target. You won't be able to select the X and the Y and the Z. You won't be able to do a rotation. You won't be able to do a flipperoonie, including with the pickup gun. You might not be able to select multiple target. You won't be able to select protected. You won't be able to repair or demolish. Maybe you'll just be able to pick up a single item at a time. I don't have anything to do with that. That's just a thing that happens. And sometimes you can fix it, sometimes it bugs out. Oh, see, now the variant gun is working. Let's see if we could rotate. It's highlighting it, but it doesn't want to do it. And it doesn't want to select the other items either. Interesting. Well, unfortunately, the variant gun just isn't working for me. I don't think I've ever really been able to get it to work. See, it looked like it was selecting stuff, but now it's not. So, I don't know. I think you get the idea. You should be able to flip stuff with it. That just isn't the case right now. Anyway, let's continue. All right, we have the pulling system, a very exciting feature. So we have the pull range, which is by foundation. So 40 foundations out is how far it can pull. You could increase it or decrease it depending on, you know, how you want to play. There's a maximum weight. So it can stop at 70%, which is more important for you and maybe your tames. But if you're just moving stuff between containers, who cares, right? So let's demonstrate all that there is to offer here in the pull system. Let's go visit our little boxes we have. So we know that Mammoth has a ton of berries. And this is our little wolf boy. Okay. But we don't care about him right now. We care about Mammoth, and we care about these two here little boxes. So I've named one, what is the name of it? I've named it mine. And I've named the second one yours. You're also included in this video. Let's go in here. Now we have the pull system. It's very small. It's very chic. It's very bijou, very cute. And we have 5 slots. Oh my, how exotic. And there's push. Okay, so there's local pull. That little button pulls from the vicinity. We have all the items that are nearby. There's also some dino balls. There are 3 in mine. They have creatures inside, so I'm not sure why it's not showing them all, but that's cool. We're gonna leave that alone now. We have some of these items. We have some consumables, etc., etc. So say we want some flint. It is currently in yours. So I'll take 3 from yours. We'll press pull, and now it's in my inventory right here. Now, here's some fun stuff. We have this button called push. It's beautiful. It's for moving items from sources to destinations. Beautiful. Down here we have slots. Those are the 1 through 5 slots we have up here at the top, right next to that push button. This is where you'll save your favorite pulls and pushes, etc. So say we have a marberry. We know that they come from the mammoth. And we want the destination to be in a specific container. So we have broad container types. So we can have all containers. Everything that has a container. Animal, yourself, structure, they will go in there. All dinos, all structures, or just yourself. We can have nearby container types. So obviously direwolf is a container, that little giga is a container, mammoth is a container. We have Megalosaurus, which is a modded one. Is a container, and then we have massive storage container. But then we can do specific ones. Now with specific ones, if you have boxes and stuff you want to be gone into, name them. Very beneficial. There's mine, there's yours, the creatures, etc. So we'll put them into yours. Now, do we want to save this into slot 1? Yes, let's save that. Okay, we'll push it. All right, we've pushed it. Let's go check your container. And there we are, a marberry. It's beautiful, we love it. So let's get these Amar berries, okay? These beautiful little berries, let's give them back to the mammoth. Okay, our little neutered mammoth. Thank you, my friend. Now we've demonstrated, let me close the door because I'm scared. We have saved the slot. Remember number 1? We're gonna use that, we're gonna click it. We've transferred it. Beautiful. The push of a single baton. Do your 1 through 5s. Whether you're harvesting a lot of meat, a lot of berries, a lot of wood, put your little guys in there. It would be nice if we can get a tooltip over it. Maybe like a tooltip that reminds us, hey, wood, metal, stuff like that. But, you know, we'll just have to stick with this one. We can load a slot so we can edit it later. We can also delete in case we made a mistake. No, I don't want it to go to yours. I want it to go to mine's. You know? Boom. Different. Source, different source. We could do more sources. We can add items. All of those things. Add them in there. We can max per destination, max to move. Okay? That's all in there. That's a push, and that's all the numbers you're pushing. Of course. So this little one, let's see. Repair cost. So when you click this, it'll pull stuff, all the items you need to repair it. So it should pull 1 hide, 1 wood, and 1 metal ingot. We don't have any of that, so I'm not gonna bother with that one. Very beneficial when you're in another inventory or a structure. Then you would pull it on this side, and that's phenomenal. All right, here we have a blueprint. You'd click on it right here, pull crafting cost. We're missing resources. We don't have enough thatch. Thank you for telling me. And of course we could do a local pull, and that will pull it into our Megalosaurus's container. Oh, we could put a card on a Megalosaurus. Wonderful. And that, my friends, is the push and the pull. Now, one thing that you need to know, we can go at the very bottom, back to client settings, is you can decide where you want your pull system UI to be. There's the top and there's the bottom. There's 2 options. So obviously your top will be up here. Very cute, fits right into the Ark UI. And then if it's in the bottom, it'll be right down here, nestled right at the bottom, and your numbers will be over here. And that's where they'll be, nestled right here at the bottom. Since I don't have any other mods, I actually had to take off cyberstructures because it has a permanent option in the radio wheel. Cyberstructures is actually up here at the top with their own pull system. Now, if you have cyberstructures, you can put an ionized setting, or I think they do have in-game settings. You can remove their pull system, which is cool. That's fine. If you want to use this one, you can use either or you can turn off a vanilla with sprinkles pull system, as it says down here. You just turn that off, and you won't even have it on there. There's always an option to mix and match, or you could have both if you want. I don't know why, they're both very similar now. But there you go. The next category is the repair anvil, which is very fun, very lovely. Here is the repair anvil. It's beautiful, it's gorgeous. It's a little anvil on a chunk of wood. We have cute little tools hanging off the side. It's basically the end piece of a smithy, which we should take a smithy out for demonstration. Yeah, there it is. See? Except now it's by itself. I love it. Anyway, let's go inside the inventory. And what you do I have something that needs repairing? Oops. So it's a repair anvil. You select the item you want to repair. Repair selected. We're missing a metal ingot, unfortunately, but it will pull from within 40 foundations because that's your pull system rules, and it will repair it. I think it can repair any item, maybe, or you can select repair all. So you better have enough. If you put like all your gear in there, make sure you have enough supplies nearby to repair them all. It'll tell you what's missing now, just in case. That is a repair anvil. I think that's very fun. We love to see it. A nice nifty way to just dump everything in there that needs repairing and then, you know, get to it when you have the materials, or just do it right here and now. I enjoy the repair anvil. It's very sweet. I love it. You can just have your own little area dedicated to repairing stuff. And I think that's pretty darn cool. Very immersive, one might say. The next situation here is the emote unlock. When you have it turned on, it's pretty self-explanatory. You get all the emotes. You get every little emote you could possibly want. You got all of them. If you missed some, guess what? You have them all now. No worries. You could do your little sleepy itis emote. You could beat your chest. You could do, hold on, all your little fear evolve stuff. Do the woo. Do the zombie. Etc, etc. You know what I'm talking about. Let's do the cute little proposal. Dun, 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 dun. Propose to you. Bing. Please be my subscriber. Subscribe today for more videos. Thank you so much in advance. Alright, those were the emotes. Unlock them all. The next section is for transferring. There's transferable element and transferable apex items and trophies. I feel like this is pretty self-explanatory. You just check the box and you're able to put element shards and any apex drops and trophies like Argentavis claws, Rex arms, Titanoboa venom into a terminal, into a city terminal, into the obelisk, and take it with you to either another single player map, another server, another arc on a cluster. You get the idea. Stuff like that. That's what it's talking about. That's what it permits. The next one is level distribution. Are your levels too low on the island for you? Well, guess what? When you have this box checked, everything's going to be near 1, which is the highest you can be. Unless you like jacking it up really high, go ahead and do that. Play with your numbers. For example, the island is 0.5. No wonder everything's such a low stinking level. Put it on 0.9. Everything across the board is a little more gooder. a little higher. Level distribution. I'm sure a lot of people will appreciate this. You'll love it. The next item is the crafting skill tonic. You can decide how long the tonic lasts so that, you know, you can craft as much as possible within 300 seconds. And then there's a cooldown timer if you want to add. So, you know, you can either have the ability with 0 to pound one after the other, or, you know, give yourself a minute. Give yourself a 900-second cooldown. I don't know, whatever you want. Crafting tonic. Its requirements are 24 cooked prime meat, 72 narcotic, 20 rare mushroom, water, 200 mayho berry, 20 rare flour, and 72 stimulant. Let's drink one. It's ready to go. It tells you the cooldown timer is 0. Your weight max will be unaffected. I'm in creative mode, so it doesn't really matter. Actually, let's get out of creative mode. Because I'm unaffected and that's disgusting. So it's active for 300 seconds. Normally wouldn't we have a timer at the bottom? Maybe I messed that up, but I swear I saw it. Anyway, say you do some crafting. I don't have anything to craft on this map, but that's okay. You can go up here to vanilla sprinkles and you can just disable it right away. Boom, you're done. Your crafting skill is back to normal. It's ready because our cooldown is 0. And we're good to go. Enjoy your crafting tonic, guys. It's a beautiful thing. Actually, can we just look at this art right here? It is a cute little blue bubbly guy. I love that. I love how it looks like the other soups in the game. Anyway, that's a crafting tonic. And we're down to the client settings, which I have already explained. There's the max weight, the pull system UI, do you want it on the top or the bottom? And do you want your stat points to look like the Dino Depot or the default vanilla with sprinkles? Your choice. You decide. Anyway, that's the end of vanilla with sprinkles mod, guys. I hope we all understand how to use it. I really like it. I think I'm gonna use it. I think I'm gonna use it from now on, guys. I wasn't sure about the stats and the weight reduction, but you know, that's easy peasy lemon squeezy. Let's do it. Let's enjoy things. Let's enjoy playing Ark and not being burdened by the grind, you know? Anyway, that's all for now. See you later. Stay safe, Survivor.